Hi there, my name's Todd Mihan. Welcome to another Gear Rundown video. This week I'm talking about some of the gear that I used to make Morning Jam episode 339. You can check out a brand new Morning Jam every Thursday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time right here on my YouTube channel. Stick around to the end of the video for a quick lesson on one of the licks I played in Morning Jam episode 339. So this is a Gibson ES335 DOT. It's 2019. It has the Memphis Historic Spec MHS 2 pickups in it, ABR 1 bridge, Grover milk bottle tuners, rosewood board, mahogany neck, C-shape, cherry finish. This was made in Nashville in 2019. I guess some of the ones earlier in the year were made in Memphis. The same model guitar, but that plant apparently closed down, and so they were then making them in Nashville. Super nice guitar, big and creamy sounding. I don't play it a ton because I'm usually on my Telecaster, but I do love the sound of this guitar. I should play it more, actually. It plays beautifully. Out of this, I'm plugged into a full-tone OCD. This is a version 1.3. I looked it up. The serial number is 12189. It's before they had the little circles around the knobs, the black circles with the arrows. Apparently, according to their website, this is a more compressed version than the new versions. I dig the sound of this. I use it quite a bit. Out of this, I'm going into an AC30 clone head. This head actually started out, we tried to build a train wreck clone, me and my friend Walt. He's a great builder. He doesn't have a big building operation, but we're great friends, and he builds me stuff and he gets to hear me use it, so that's fun for him, and he's very talented. It's got 4 EL84 power tubes in it, a Mercury magnetics transformer. I did an interview with Walt about a year ago on my channel. I will leave the link to that video below if you're interested in checking it out. He builds a lot of the equipment that I use every week right here on this channel. He built this cabinet, he did the Tolex, he did the leather front. You know, he etched out his logo in the front of the plexiglass on the amp, and it's got the signature green handle on it, of course. Out of this head, I'm going into a 112 cabinet that Walt also built that's loaded with an Amperian VSOP Alnico speaker. Open back cabinet, great sounding speaker. 8 ohms. This is a 30-watt speaker. I actually used this amp and speaker on the last couple Morning Jams before this, but I also use my telly, so I figured I've already done like 7 or 8 of these with that same guitar, so I figured people are tired of hearing that about that guitar. Anyway, so I've used this with the telly. If you want to hear that, you can refer back to those other episodes, I think. Morning Jam 337 and 338, I used the same setup. Maybe with a different pedal in front, but maybe with no pedals. I can't even remember. But in front of that speaker cabinet is a Sennheiser MD421 microphone. Those things are back in the vocal booth. I can close the door and crank that amp up. The amp's right here. I can crank it up and not be blown out. I can close the door back there and monitor through my studio monitors here in this room and get a good mix with the drums and the bass and the track and everything. The Sennheiser microphone is plugged into an API 512 mic pre, and then just through the converter, which is a Lynx Aurora, and then into Pro Tools, where I have added a little bit of reverb and delay. When I record this guitar, it's dry. Then I have the option of changing reverbs or delays or whatever after the fact in the mix. While I'm recording the Morning Jam episode, I am monitoring with some reverb and maybe a little bit of delay from the, in Pro Tools. The sound coming out of the speaker is totally dry. So not overly inspiring when you're recording. It's nice to have a little space on there. I like it. I also want to mention I've made some of these backing tracks for my Morning Jams available to purchase if you would like to play over these yourself. They sound pretty good. They are definitely original. You can check them out on my Bandcamp page and purchase them. I will drop a link below for that. I had a couple people ask me, so I figured I would do that. Maybe you can have some fun jamming over top of these tracks as well. So quick lesson on the opening lick to Morning Jam 339. This is a hybrid picking lick on the E minor pentatonic scale. play it for you once slow. Kind of a lot to take in there. The first sequence happens twice in a row. So that's starting with a bend on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and I'm picking that. The next note is the open 1st string, and I'm playing that on the right hand with my middle finger. Then I'm picking the open 2nd string. Then I'm playing the 3rd fret of the 1st string, middle finger on the right hand, pulling off to the open 1st string. Picking the 2nd fret of the 2nd string, pulling off to the open 2nd string. Then I'm playing the open 1st string with the middle finger, picking the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, pulling off to the open 2nd string. Then I'm playing the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, pulling off to the 2nd fret, and then open to the open. 2nd fret of the 4th string, pulling off to the open 4th string. I'm picking that. Picking the 2nd fret again. Guess I didn't pick that, actually. I hammered on. So finishing with a hammer on to the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So that whole thing happens twice in a row. Then I'm starting the same way. Then I'm starting the next sequence with the middle finger on the 2nd string, and then I'm going to play the 2nd fret of the 3rd string and pull off to the open 3rd string. Those notes are going to be with the pick. So I got middle finger here on the open 2nd string, pick for the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, pulling off. Then I'm playing the 2nd fret there of the 4th string. Then the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, pull off. 2nd fret of the 4th string, pull off. So the first part of that was using the middle finger. Then the notes on the 4th string with the pick. Open 3rd string with the middle finger on the right hand. 2nd fret of the 4th string with the pick to pull off open 4th string. Playing with the pick, the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Open 4th string with the middle finger. Pick the 2nd fret of the 5th string, pull off to the 1st, and then the open. 3rd fret, open, and then just repeat this very first thing again. So one more time. This is a little confusing to explain. There's a lot of pull-offs here and stuff, but hopefully you'll understand. Hope you got something out of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave me a comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to tune in every Thursday morning at 8 a.m. for a new Morning Jam episode. Thanks for watching. Take care.